What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch-along today. The race for the top four, Chelsea against Leicester at Stamford Bridge. A repeat of the FA Cup final from Saturday. What a great game that was, when I think most Gooners became Leicester fans that day. So apologies for the Chelsea fans who were probably a little bit annoyed with the support for Leicester. Big up everyone in the comments. Apologies for being late, man. Issues with the internet, man. I've been on the phone to Sky trying to sort it out, man. It's so annoying. So if there's any kind of lag, I apologize, man. Big up everyone for tuning in. Over 100 of you waiting already. And let's see how the game goes, people. Let's see how the game goes. Let's look at the teams. Let's have a look at the teams. Here's the Chelsea team tonight. Mendy's back in goal. He must be annoyed, man. He should have played the cup final. You know, he should have played in the cup final. Real captain. The game's on Sky. Sky Sports Premier League. Daniel O'Regan said, great stream today, Curtis. So funny. Arteta's press conference madness. Anyone who hasn't seen that stream today, that was one. You know what? I enjoyed that stream so much. Looking at Arsenal's press conference, and Arteta was talking like a lunatic. The Chelsea team, Mendy in goal, Reece James, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mount, Werner, and Pulisic. I mean, this is where I think the manager is wrong, because this is a better team than Chelsea played for the cup final. You know, back three of Rudiger, Azpilicueta, and Thiago. James and Chilwell, he played Alonso. Mendy in goal, he played Kepa. You know, Pulisic is playing, he played Ziyech. So this is a strong team. You know, back three, two wing backs, Jorginho and Kante, Mount, Werner out, and Pulisic as the front three. The bench is Kepa, Alonso, Emerson, Zuma, Kovacic, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Abraham, who wasn't even on the bench, and Olivier Giroud. Hi, my name is not Paul Picasso. Yeah, Arteta comparing himself to Picasso today. I mean, at that point, I think I'm done with the guy, to be honest. Craig said, Curtis Comedy Show TV is back again, people. Ashton said, best stream since Arteta said we made improvements in certain areas. Good day, Big C. Big up, Abji. Foden has scored 2-0 to Man City. I just saw that Man United drew 1-1 with Fulham at home. They're actually taking a risk, United, because if Leicester win this game, they're only 2 points behind them with a game left. They could potentially finish second. But long way to go. Arteta is trolling us like Wenger did. Come on, Leicester City, LCFC Fan TV. Yeah, we may be supporting them again. Big up Prince Teddy. Smash the like button, please. Anonymous says, big up Curtis, hoping for a Leicester win tonight. Big up South London's finest as well. It says, big up C. Chris said, you let Super Kev off the hook. Love him in your channel, but Kev, really. Hey, man, I was jabbing. I was letting the jab. You know, I thought I had him at one stage when he said Arteta with the sackable run, but he got out of it somehow. Hey, big up Sid, man. Big week for Leicester, man. You know, if Leicester can win get in the Champions League and win the FA Cup, what a week. McKeel said 2-1 Trossard. I saw that Manchester City are down to 10 men in that game against Brighton. So it won't be easy. Yeah, Cancelo was sent off. And as you say, 2-1. I think if Chelsea lose, they will miss UEFA Champions League next season. So do I, because I think Liverpool will finish above them. Colonel says, yes, brother, you reckon Arteta is watching tonight in envy? Possibly. James says, big up from Berlin. Real captain, you can't go too hard on the legend, Super Kev. You know what I mean? I can't get all greasy on him, can I? I have to be respectful to the man. The man's an ex-Arsenal player, good friend. You know, he comes on the channel. He doesn't ask for nothing. So yeah, I have to be respectful. I felt I did what I could, man. But he's gonna stick by the guy Arteta, man. Let's look at the Leicester team, and then give me a score predictions, people. Here is the Leicester team. So you got Schmeichel in goal, Castagna, Fofana, Sionchu, Albrighton, Ndidi, Tillemans, Thomas, Maddison, Perez, and Vardy. So out go Iheanacho and Johnny Evans, I believe. In come Albrighton and Maddison. So a good team. Thoughts on Cavani's chip? Great finish, man. He's a baller, isn't he? You know he's a good finisher. Shafi said Benzema and Mbappe versus Maguire and Dial. I said this today, man. Benzema called back up to the French squad. First time in 6 years. Benzema up front with Griezmann in the 10, with Dembele and Mbappe out wide. Pogba and Kante in midfield. It's a wrap. I'll be shocked if they don't win the Euros. Jamal says, come on, Leicester. Matt, big up Matt. He said, Curtis, man, I'm still fuming, brother. I can understand. I think Chelsea fans expected to beat Leicester in that cup final, man. Big up Anthony Williams, man. Big up Curtis, my G. Respect for tuning in and supporting. Jansen said, seeing a 1-1. 1-1's a good result for Leicester. I think that would get them in the Champions League because I think Liverpool will win their 2 games, and I think Leicester, a draw or a win would probably get them above them. The bully is back. Nah, no bullying, man. No bullying. I just had to, say a few home truths for the boy, Mikel Picasso Arteta. Big up Jay Mino. Curtis, we should buy Fofana. I mean, yeah, how much would he cost? How much would he cost? They paid, what, nearly 30 million for him? Zach said, big up Curtis, that last stream got to be one of your best performances. A lot of people enjoyed that one, man. I appreciate everyone's support as usual, man. I did enjoy it. I have to admit, that guy Arteta was getting out of hand, man. Saying some crazy things. Big Drip Benzema bringing that sauce, calling Giroud a go-kart, compared him to being a Formula 1 car. Going to be interesting when he turns up on international duty after saying that about him. But I don't get the impression Benzema cares much, What's he got? 3, 4 Champions Leagues in the locker? Couple Spanish titles. I don't think Giroud can talk to him. Dembele is filthy, Curtis, 5-star, weak foot. Yeah, man, he's a FIFA Donny, isn't he? That was legendary. South London's fine. Boris Arteta had me in stitches. You man know, man, that man's a proper politician. Mike Dean is the ref, so anything can happen when he's in charge. We're about to get underway. I'm going to watch it again, Curtis, with jokes. People enjoyed it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Big up to them for supporting the channel. Link is in the description below. Great app, completely free. All the latest football news, transfers, team news. You know the drill, people. Game is underway. Timo Werner gets us underway. And Chelsea, can they keep the pressure on? This channel has a great community. Keep it up, Curtis. Oh, listen, that's down to you guys, not me. You guys are the ones making the community a great place. Will you buy tickets for the match? No, I didn't even try and get tickets for the Brighton game. I'm not interested, to be honest. Nice touch from FIFA with the youth that got stabbed outside QPR ground. Yeah, I think they put him back in their team as a registered player. Big up Big C, big up Picasso. Yeah, man. Oh, mate, what a guy. What a guy. Big up Daniel. He said, evening, Curtis. I done a show with Kevin Campbell today. He doesn't think the owners are going anywhere. What's your personal opinion? Do you think we'll ever get rid of these owners? Big up Daniel. Big up Kev. See, Kev's a big part of the Arsenal community, man. I don't think Kroenke's going nowhere. I don't think he's going anywhere unless Danielette comes with some major numbers. He's going nowhere. I think the best we can hope for is that he starts investing more than he was before because of the fan pressure. But in terms of him selling, I don't see it. You don't sell when the market is down, natural in business. Anyone who buys crypto or runs business, you don't sell when the market's low. You sell when it's high. Right now, Arsenal is worth less. No Europe, 8th, 9th in the league, Not a good time to sell the club. Free kick to Leicester, whipped in. Oh, cleared away. Why do teams rest their keepers? The likelihood of injury is so small. I didn't understand. Apparently, Kepa was the goalkeeper for the cup competitions. Arsenal Queen couldn't stop laughing at Curtis earlier. It was an enjoyable one. I actually watched some of it back after, and I thought, you know what, we were going well there. Giroud nowhere near Benzema's level. Not even close. Not even. Benzi's a next level, man. 10 years at Real Madrid. Can't talk to Benzi, man. Bro, we need to talk about crypto, though. How can I contact you? Bro, I'm about check me on socials, man. Curtis Shaw 9 on Twitter and that. Curtis Shaw TV at hotmail.com. Anybody ever wants to get in contact, man? I'm in the game now, people. Share on all platforms. Yeah, big up Prince Teddy, man. Big up Peter Mounsey. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Big up Curtis. Hope you're well. Loved your stream earlier. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Leicester. Come on, you Foxes. Yeah, I ain't even done a prediction, actually. I'm going for 1-1. I'm going for 1-1. Sitting on the fence a little bit. But, no, I appreciate your support, man. Big up Daniel O'Regan. Said, he's creative, Curtis. Something to look forward to. Here come Chelsea. Ben Chilwell. Oh, drilled across goal. Do you know what? There's 10,000 fans at this game. I didn't even realise. Brilliant to see fans back in the stadium, man. Good play by Werner there. Drops the shoulder. Drives forward. Plays a ball out wide. Mason Mount dummies it. Chilwell drills it across. And goes just wide. Big up, Matt. Shout out for the Nottingham Gooners. Come on, Matt. Big up, man. Big up my Notts Gooners, man. I just read this book called The Way to Happiness. Great read. Yeah, man. Now, listen, I read as well, so I always appreciate people recommending good books and stuff, man. That Picasso part was the best. Yeah, I was going to lock the stream off at that point because I actually can't believe no one was talking about it. On social media, no one even mentioned it. Yeah, Curtis Shaw TV at hotmail.com. Anyone wants to get in contact, any propositions, I'm all ears, people. I'm all ears. Yeah, man, thanks. Curtis, Benzema, Mbappe, Griezmann, front three. All the best, mate. Only Portugal can stop them. I don't think they'll be able to. I think France will win the Euros, I've got to be honest. Benzema is what they needed, you know? So I think they'll win it. Settings. Hi, Curtis. Hope Leicester can do it again. Yeah, be good, man. Rodgers is such a creative manager. I want to call him Picasso, but that's already taken. Yeah, Mikel's already got that, man. Chris said, best stream. Others just shout. We don't even know who has done what. Need commentary. Cheers, Big C. Buying a new shirt for my dad tomorrow, 75th birthday, but don't feel great about it. Listen, man, it is what it is, isn't it? Don't make... If you want to buy the shirt, buy the shirt. What can anyone tell you, really, bruv? Do what you want to do, you know? I'll try and do some commentary as well. Sissoko made the French squad over our. Interesting. He always seems to get picked by Deschamps. Shot. Reece James drags it wide. Good player, Reece James, man. Oh, no, he was never going in. Benzi back in the French squad, man. Jeez. Your stream brings a smile to my face. Keep it up. Good stream earlier. Happy to help, man. Happy to help. The community, you know. You lot bring happiness to my channel, you know, so I have to try and return it. Here come Leicester. Great to see fans, you know, back in the stadium. Obviously, Arsenal tomorrow night. There'll be 10,000 Palace fans there as well. And Roy Hodgson's last game at home for Crystal Palace. When are you getting the new shirt? No plans to get it, you know, my friend. No plans. I'm frustrated with Arsenal at the moment. Can I buy the shirt for you? Save your money, Ben. Save your money, my friend. But I appreciate the offer. Awar is overrated. Do you think Awar's overrated, people? Apparently he hasn't been great this year. I think he's in the under-21 squad, I heard, with Guendouzi. What's your top 3 realistic signings? I would say Bissouma. I think that's very gettable. Max Aarons, very gettable. Top 3. What else would I? Who else? Do we go Buendia? I think they're 3 very realistic signings for Arsenal. Not even difficult either, you know? Big up Kieran. He said, great channel, Curtis. Greetings from Ireland, mate. Big up Kieran. Temp said, let's go Leicester, score 1 and part the International Space Shuttle. For real, man. Here's Pulisic wins a throw-in. Chelsea have started the better team. Evening to all who said hello in the chat. Hope you're all good. Yeah, big up Daniel, man. Keep doing your thing on your channel, man. We should buy Curtis a shirt and put Picasso on the back. That's very creative, by the way, you know. Man like Picasso, you know. Eze would be perfect. I would like Eze. I really would. He's a baller, man. It's Kante into the penalty area. Shoots. Saved by Schmeichel. Comes back out. It's Kante again. Pulisic puts it over. I think it's a corner. Chelsea are dominating. Thoughts on Lego head Saliba comments? Are you just calling the man Lego head, you know? Yeah, he was basically, he wasn't sounding too much like he's definitely coming back and playing. It was like, well, he'll come back and we'll have a look at him. Yeah, no, for real. Imagine I brought out Picasso merch. Mikel Arteta painting. That would be a good idea for some funny merch. Corner to Chelsea. Chilwell whips it in. Headed away. Jorginho finds Reece James. They've started the better team, Chelsea. Yo, imagine that, man. Imagine I bring some Picasso merch out. We sell Aubameyang at the right price. I don't think so. I think they'll keep him. Reports are saying Bissouma's agreed personal terms. It would be great. Big up Craig. Craig said, Curtis, your stream has helped everyone during these lockdowns since March. Hey, happy to help, man. Appreciate the community support. Curtis, I'm still waiting for my Arsenal 424 t-shirt and shorts stuck somewhere in customs. Brexit. Listen, hopefully it doesn't turn up and you get your money back, you know. Picasso drawing Lego figures. I'm telling you, that's a good idea for some merch. I might have to. Leicester under pressure. Goal kick to Leicester. Bitcoin dipping below 43k isn't too healthy. Elon Musk, man's mashing up the market. You know, makes it all drop. He'll probably buy loads of it, and then he'll push it back high again. But hey, I don't want to start giving people crypto advice. I'm no expert myself. I'm still trying to figure it all out. Personal terms, FC. Yeah, we've heard it before. We agreed terms, but we couldn't complete the deal. Was always Arsene Wenger's favourite, you know. Yes, bro. Big up. Yeah, Anthony, I got your email, by the way, man. I got it. Yeah. Tapas Picasso is on his last legs. Bro, I think he's under pressure. I really do. I think that's why. I think when managers start, you know, realizing that things are going difficult, I think you start to see them crazy things happen. Like they start saying mad things and, you know, coming out with outrageous comments when they're under pressure, snapping at the guy who's interviewing like he did the other week. Big up Chico. He said, much love from St. Louis. Your streams are the shizzle. You even have me watching these guys play. It's all for you, my brother. Respect. Hey, I appreciate your kind words, man. Big up. Musk is no mug. He knows what he's doing, fluctuating the crypto. That guy's so powerful, man. All he has to do is do an interview and the market will go in a different direction. Like Emery blaming his wife. You know, man. You know that. This is how it goes when managers under pressure. Even Mourinho, you know, with the bread is bread and all that. Fabrizio confirmed that he's staying. No, I don't doubt that. He will stay. Oh, ball over the top looking for Vardy. Chelsea clear it. Yeah, I don't doubt that he will stay, but he'll be under pressure at the start of next season. First 10 games, if they're struggling with fans back in the stadium, he'll be gone. Great tackle. What a player this Fofana is. Takes it off Timo Werner, finds Albrighton, and that is a good defending. It's a throw into Leicester in the corner. All right, guys, who's been the better team? Chelsea, much better. Much better. Amir said, big up, Curtis. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Crypto always goes up in October. Just wait. Hey, listen, maybe you know something. Maybe you know something, but the market is low right now. Fofana is class. I want to see Saliba, man, next season, you know. P. Trim said, Curtis, Big Kev had some strong points yesterday, but still doesn't explain why the team never played with fluidity, no flow in patterns of play. Yeah, he did have good points, but I just didn't agree with many of them, you know. But this is what I always said to Kevin, you know, we don't agree on everything, but we want the same for Arsenal. We just got different points of view. That's the beauty of football, man. Ball over the top, goes out for a throw, looking for Chilwell on the diag there. Imagine Saliba is meant to be better than Fofana. Fofana's probably put more pressure on Saliba because now we're all looking at that and we're going, look how good this guy is. So we're expecting a lot now. You can see Werner is a winger. He's no striker. Yeah, he just seems to drift wide a lot. He may end up just being a winger in the Prem. Is Fofana French? I'm not sure. I think he is. Wesley Fofana. Yeah, French. The talent they've got is ridiculous. 20 years of age. Curtis, thoughts on Joshua Fury fight being called off? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous if that fight gets cancelled. It's one of the biggest fights in boxing history. And they're trying to force a trilogy with Wilder. Who wants to see that, really? You know, who wants to see that fight? Tyson Fury's already turned him over. So hopefully they find a resolution. It makes no sense. And forcing the fight by September as well. Like, they could have delayed it till January or December and allowed them two to fight. It's ridiculous. Alvin said it's been 10 years since he lost his mother and how tough it is regardless. You've been making this channel positive and kept me throughout the lockdown. Keep up the great work, bro. My fave. Hey, Alvin, man, listen. Stay strong, man. It's I'm sure it's something that, you know, is very, well, I can't even imagine, you know, to deal with. So I appreciate your support. I always see you commenting and happy to help. These are the things that make you feel good, man. You think, listen, me just sitting here talking about football lifts someone's spirits. That's what life's about, man. We have to lift each other. Too much hate in a lot of these football communities, man. So I'm glad that we've got such a positive community in here, man. Really appreciate it. But big up Alvin, man. How on earth is Zuma going to the Euros, but Fofana won't? He loves these guys. Deschamps seems to have his favourites, you know. Sissoko, Zuma, Giroud. Even when these guys aren't playing and in form, he seems to always pick them. But listen, they're the world champions. What can we say to him? Curtis, who makes more sense in interviews, Emery or Arteta? Brother, it's a tough one because at least with Emery, you can give him the excuse that the guy doesn't speak the language. It's not his, you know, Arteta's been in England for years. He understands the language. He speaks, you know, good English. I'm almost obliged to say that Arteta's worse because he's got no excuse. Look at their under-23 depth's incredible squad with Mbappe and Dembele still a part of it. Yeah, Zuma over Fofana. It's a mad one, isn't it? Fofana's look way better than him to me. Would you take Tyrone Mings? He's not bad, but left-footed centre-back, we got Gabriel, we got Pablo Mari. I think we need the right-sided centre-back more. Did you see that Alisson goal? Absolute scenes. Unbelievable. I didn't actually watch the game live, which is a shame. I watched the highlights after, but it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Ramon said, I second Alvin's comment. Your stream helped me out when I was in hospital with COVID. Big up, Big C. Hey, Ramon, hope you've recovered well. Appreciate your support as well. And happy to help, you know. How was Giroud going over Lacazette? I mean, listen, Lacazette hasn't played for France for years. And I think Griezmann loves playing up front with him. He's a good link man, Giroud. But Benzi's back, man. And Ndombele doesn't get picked. Putilisso is picked when he was injured for the whole season. I mean, listen, we might disagree, but this guy is the world champion manager. So what can we say to him? Only love here, sell Arsenal. I hear you on that. You know, it's protest on Sunday. Hopefully a lot of you guys will be down there. I'll be down there. Free kick to Leicester on the edge of their own box. Yeah, I'll be down at the protest on Sunday. What I'm planning on doing is getting down there early. I'll just stay for a little bit and then I'll come back and do the watch along. With it being the last game of the season, I do want to do the watch along for the Brighton game. And you know, we may even do something after the game. Maybe get a few of you on if you want to come on and give your opinions. I know I did that earlier in the season. So maybe I'll do that. So there won't be much build-up to the Brighton game on Sunday because I'll be at the Emirates. I will probably do a live. Yeah, I'll probably stream the protest. I'll probably stream it for like 20 minutes, half an hour for you guys who can't make it, just to show you what's going off, if there's big numbers, see what the general feeling is like. Because the last protest, we were still in the Europa League. So I don't think it was that, you know, spicy. But I think this time it'll be a little bit different. So, yeah, I will stream the protest, come back, and then I'll do the live watch along. And then after the game, maybe we get some of you guys on if you want to come on. Last game of the season, give me your opinions, how you think the season's gone, you know, what you think should happen with the manager, with the owner. So we'll do a good show on Sunday, finish the season well. I will be streaming the Europa League and the Champions League finals next week. It will be painful. I'm watching Man United against Villarreal, but yeah, I will be streaming them. Alistair said, love your shows, Big C. The one with Kev is top draw. If Arteta is staying, he's on thin ice, surely. What work do you think is going on behind the scenes in preparation for a change? Listen, they have to invest. They have to invest because the club is losing money. We're out of Europe. We're losing players on the cheap because we're not an attractive club at the moment. So clubs aren't coming to us and paying big money for our players. He's had to take a £120 million loan out to run the club. Clearly, the club is losing money. And the only way he gets Arsenal making money again, in my opinion, is if he invests. If he doesn't invest, Arsenal, forget Champions League. We're going to have a fight on our hands just to get back in the Europa League, you know? So I do think he's going to have to invest some money this summer. But will it be enough? To me, it's got to be 120 million plus. Curtis, did you see Cavani's goal? Great goal. Proper striker. I think if Cavani would have come to the Prem 2 years ago, you know, he'd be scoring 20 goals a season. Rossi said, your video of Arteta press conference was jokes, bro. This guy's a lunatic. I'm locking off the stream. He's a madman. I just couldn't believe what he was saying because nobody was even talking about it. Kante finds Mason Mount. Here's Werner. He scored 1-0 to Chelsea. Is he onside? He's offside. This guy has no luck. I swear down, I feel like he's the most unlucky footballer, you know. Great move. Timo Werner scores. You're thinking it's 1-0 and he's celebrating. And he is offside. He is offside. Good little ball into him from Mount. Puts it in the bottom corner. The fans celebrate and he is offside. What? People saying 3-2 to Brighton. Unbelievable, Jeff. Where's Tim Smith? Where's Timmy Smith, man? Where's Timmy Kamara with the updates? Wow. Was it Welbeck or has Welbeck come off? 3-2. Unbelievable. I mean, it doesn't mean anything in context, but still a great result for Brighton beating City. Chris said he'll be sacked by Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Arteta out, mate. But you never know. Maybe he turns things around and I'm in the wrong. Junior Gunner said, I missed your comment. What did I vote? Oh, there you go, Junior Gunner. Apologies. Yo, Curtis, the jury is out with Part A. The performances so far have been Moussa Sissoko-esque. If you don't turn up next season, wasted nearly half of 100 M's. I'll judge him when we put quality around him. Give him a decent midfield partner, and if he doesn't perform, then yeah, I'll be asking serious questions. But at the moment, I'm not gonna judge him too much. Curtis, why can't we play with two left-footed centre backs? Everyone's fine with two right-footed. It makes no sense. I said the same thing earlier in the season. I don't know. People just see it different. People think two right-footers can do it, but two left-footers can't. I don't know. Fat Frank, the PE teacher. Fans are definitely making a difference. Bruv, in general, every game that I've seen fans in the stadium, it just looks so much better. And this is 10,000. Imagine when there's 50, 60,000. Invest or sack Edu and build a proper scouting system. I just don't understand. We are self-sustaining, but we haven't got a world-class scouting system in place to maximize it. We sacked most of our scouts in the summer. Made no sense. Now they've brought in a recruitment agency to go and hire scouts. It makes no sense whatsoever. Jam Down said, enough respect. I really hope Xhaka, Willian, Luis, Bellerin, El Neni leaves. However, we're going to need replacements, not only for the first team, but the bench. So proud of you protesters. Hey, big up, man. Listen, I agree with most of them. You know, you said Xhaka. All of them guys can all go, but we're going to have a lot of work to do. We're going to have a very, very busy transfer window. The 2 meters guy, Dan Burns, scored. Oh, my days. Andre the Giant scoring against City. I ain't seen him since Saka spun him at the Amex, you know. We need scouts in France. There's so much quality there, isn't it? So much. But we go to France and buy Jovino and players like that, you know. Who's number one on your list? Basuma for me. Need the midfield partner next to Partey. Corner to Leicester. Tillemans, the goal scorer. The Leicester hero from the weekend. In swinging corner. Oi! Goes over Jamie Vardy. Puts it over the bar. Curtis, is it Sander Berge is our main DM target, or are we going for Basuma? Here in a lot of links to Berge. Listen, for me, I don't want to see that Sander Berge come to Arsenal. Watched him a little bit. Not the most mobile. He's giving me right-footed Granit Xhaka vibes, and I don't like that. I don't want that. I want a midfield that can move, you know? I don't want him. I don't want him. Jack Grealish at the carpet. Listen, we can dream. I don't see it happening personally. I think, you know, when he leaves Aston Villa, he'll go to a Champions League club. But listen, you never know, do you? You never know. He's at Villa. If we slap 70 mil on the table, but I just can't see it. I just can't see it. You're not going near Burge, average player. Yeah, I don't want him. Arsenal need 2 centre mids, 1 cam. Yeah, I could get my head around that because Ceballos will go. El Neni and Xhaka, I would get rid of both of them, but I think you'll probably keep one. Curtis, what about bringing in an experienced centre-half like Diego Carlos? I think we do need an experienced centre-half now with David Luiz going. I think you have to have at least one who really reads the game well and has that leadership quality. And with David Luiz going, I think we should look for an experienced one. Anguissa or Basuma. We are being linked with that Anguissa. He's not bad. But no, I think Basuma's the one. Craig said, Curtis, I've subscribed to Bro's channel, but I haven't seen much content. Yeah, I think he's taking a bit of a break, man. But he did say he will be putting stuff out soon. Lewis Dunk, yeah, good player. Reads it. Even that Ben White who plays next to him, solid centre back. Pablo Mari can step up. Let's hope so. At the moment, he's giving me squad player vibes, man. I don't know whether we get Champions League with Pablo Mari at centre back. I hope so, but I'm not sure. We must try and sign Buendia or Mateus Pereira. I like both of them. I like both. Buendia's quality, and that Pereira has got good numbers in the Prem and looks good as well. Here's Mason Mount, drives into the area. Cleared away, comes back to him. Mount! Tipped over the bar by Schmeichel. Mason Mount, who's just been named Chelsea Player of the Year before the game. Yeah, squad fodder, man, you know. If we get Basuma, AFCON is going to F us next year. Is it mid-season again? Because I heard they was moving AFCON to the summer, but if it's in January, you're looking at Partey, Pepe, Aubameyang. That's if they qualify, Gabon. You know, and then obviously, yeah, if we were to get a Basuma as well, that would cause a big problem for us. But it messes up a lot of teams, don't it? You know, Liverpool lose Salah, Mane. Corner to Chelsea, headed over. Good chance there. Thiago Silva, 6 yards out. AFCON is in January, yeah, so that's a problem. That is a problem. Leno's not suitable for Arteta's playing from the back. I hear you on that. I do hear you on that. This is why you have to wonder why he let Emi go, because I think Emi is suitable for that. I haven't said Emerson is that the right back, right? I have seen us linked with him as well. I believe he's part owned by Barcelona, but he plays for Real Betis. So we'll have to see with that one. Schmeichel is underrated. Yeah, he is. He's a top goalkeeper. I think outside of like Edison, Alisson, maybe De Gea, Schmeichel's one of the best keepers in the league. You know, he's right up there. Been very consistent. He's worrying about AFCON, a good idea. Seems silly to me. I mean, listen, I wouldn't not buy Basuma because of AFCON. But at the same time, as a manager, you've got to plan ahead. There's a lot of games over Christmas and January. If you've got 4 experienced players that you need in your squad, that's a problem. It's a big problem, but I wouldn't let it put me off. There's an injury for Chelsea. Kovacic is coming on. I don't know if it's Kante or Jorginho. Looks like they're coming off. Would you take Areola? I would consider him. I think he's decent, you know. He's done all right at Fulham. I know Fulham are going down, but listen, the guy, you know, PSG and stuff, these clubs don't buy you for no reason. We need to have you more on AFTV. Listen, man, Robbie, what are you doing, man? Curtis Willian ain't going anywhere. I have a feeling it's just a rumor. Yeah, we all got a little bit excited, looking like he was going to go. But I suppose time will tell. Schmeichel is way better than De Gea at the moment. It's weird what's going on with Man United with De Gea. Seems to be trying to put Henderson in front of him, but then I watched Henderson the other day against Liverpool. I wasn't that impressed with him. Here come Chelsea with Pulisic. Looking for Werner. Doesn't happen. Leicester are playing for a draw by the looks of it. Or they'll probably try and hit Chelsea on the counter-attack later in the game. Curtis, you should could have signed 11. There'll be some good players in there, mate. We could have signed a lot of players. Big up Coutinho. Hey, big up Aiden, man. Dumfries will leave PSV. Good right back. Yeah, I watched him a couple times. Impressed me going forward. I wasn't sure about him defensively. Dutch right back. He's a beast on FIFA as well. You know. Guendouzi to Marseille. Done deal. Is it done? Is it done? I'm not sure. I know they're interested. And I'm sure he'd be interested in that move. Reed said, you and Turkish on a regular show on AFTV would make this channel blow up. Big up Turkish, man. Yeah, he's on a similar... We're on similar footballing wavelength, you know. Will David Luiz continue his career? Yeah, he'll get a move. MLS, or... I know he's been linked with Benfica. I think he could still play in the Prem, but not a top team. N'Golo Kante coming off. You never see him come off, so... they'll be worried there. He's going to be worried there. Champions League is next weekend. If he's out for a couple of weeks, that is a huge blow for them. Curtis, I saw online that Barcelona want to swap Coutinho for Guendouzi. I would take that. I know it would be a gamble on Coutinho. He's on a big wage, but I would take him. I still think Coutinho's a baller. I'm not saying he would be at the top of the list, but I would take a chance on him. And I think he would come to us as well. Timo Werner's in. He looks like he's offside. Great defending that is from Castagno. He's a good player, he is, man. Every time I watched him, he looked solid. I thought Werner was offside there. No, he's actually on. Corner to Chelsea. Ibski says, honestly, Curtis, I feel like we're in a transition. Changing managers will stop the transition and the removal of the deadwood from the club. Fair enough. Some people will feel like, stick with it and fix it. Buendia's better than Odegaard, said James. I mean, certainly a bigger goal threat. Listen, if Kante misses the Champions League final, they're in big, big trouble. I can't remember Kante hardly ever coming off injured, And like you said, he's limping. Could be slipping away from Chelsea. Corner to Chelsea. Headed away. Comes back out. Reece James going to shoot. Right foot. Blocked. Goes out for another corner. Yeah, smash the likes, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. Arsenal game tomorrow evening. Arsenal against Crystal Palace. It is a 7 o'clock kickoff. I'll be live from about 6:15. And I'll probably do a 2 o'clock show as well. It's a bit of build-up and stuff like that. Curtis, you see our pre-season is in Scotland. Oh, what's happened there? Werner, he's appealing for a goal. He's given a goal. Mike Dean has given a goal and Timo Werner has scored. He cannot believe it. I tell you what, that guy works so hard to score, man. It was a bit of a goal-mouth scramble. 1-0 to Chelsea, and Timo Werner has got the goal. I wasn't sure what happened. Corner got whipped in. It got flicked on. Werner hit it. It looks like the Leicester player cleared it off the line. Oh, my days. I'm sure that hits him on his arm. It is over the line. That's handball, surely. He's got to be the most unlucky footballer I've ever seen. I honestly think that's handball. I think that's handball. That's hit his arm, surely. It's hit his arm. It's handball. Timo, man. Timo got to be the most unlucky footballer I've ever seen. The thing is, the ball hit his arm, yeah. So why is he celebrating like that? He knows that goal is going to get disallowed. He scored one that's offside. Now he's hit one in with his arm. Oh, dear. Timo. Finding Timo, man. Big up Howby. Sorry I'm late, Big C. What did I miss? Timo Werner, mate. 2 goals disallowed. 1 offside and 1 handball. He's having a tough time, man. It's funny because you know what? I actually said the other week that I think next season he's going to score goals for Chelsea because he's got great movement, great work rate. He's quick. He always gets chances, but he's just missing too many. And like you were saying earlier, he plays a bit like a winger. Oh, my day. Timo Shevchenko. Yeah, the Shevchenko that, came to Chelsea and couldn't get a goal. I actually feel sorry for him at times. That's how bad it is. Curtis, we need Timo. Big C, Werner is the German Walcott. Speed but no finish. It's mad because he was banging goals in Germany, but not happening here. Please, Leicester, make top 4. Listen, I'm not going to lie. They don't look like the team that played on Saturday. Chelsea are dominant. But you always feel with Leicester they'll get a chance, Anderson said Werner is a bum. Solar-powered Werner. If Leicester get top 4, 7th will be Conference League and our European football might be saved. Would we even want to be in the Conference League, Curtis, how is the lockdown situation in England? In Germany, we have a strict lockdown, but it's getting better in 1 or 2 months, I think. Do you get the AstraZeneca? Yeah, is that? I know there's 2 in there, the Oxford one and the other one. It might be that one. A lot of restrictions have been lifted now in England. So you can go in restaurants, in bars. Obviously, we're allowed 10,000 fans in football stadiums now. we're allowed to stay in hotels. So finally in England, things are starting to open up, man, because we've been in some strict lockdown for a long time. So listen, I hope it's getting better where everyone else is in different parts of the world. But to be honest, not much has changed for me. I'm not going to lie. Shot over the bar by Mount. We come out of lockdown, but I'm still, I'm not doing too much more, to be honest. Jerome said, Curtis just finished watching the Showdown episode. How were you so composed? He was winding me up. Listen, man, I've got a lot of respect for Kevin. I knew the angle he was going to take. I was speaking to Kev for about 5 minutes before we even started the show. And I knew the angle he was coming with. So I was prepared for it. I wasn't about to start getting angry or, being aggressive towards him. I got respect for the guy. I don't agree with a lot of what he was saying. Some of it I agree with, but it is what it is, M said, Curtis, bit nervous about the Indian variant. Yeah, they're saying there's this new version of it that's here, and some of there's certain cities where they're having rises of cases again, and they're saying they could go into lockdown in certain cities. So I just hope, man, I really hope we don't go back into that situation. But Curtis is the kit man. You saw the Aaron Ramsey rumor, yeah? I'll be honest with you. I don't want anything to do with Aaron Ramsey at Arsenal. I'm being honest. Aaron Ramsey to me was a cult hero. Aaron Ramsey used to frustrate me so much as a player. Shot by Werner and cleared. Is he ever going to score? For me, Aaron Ramsey, I appreciate the big goals, 2 FA Cup finals, scoring at Wembley against Tottenham and all that. But I don't want Ramsey back at Arsenal. Injury prone. He's nearly 30. He's out of form. He's on massive wages. He's not the answer. Honestly, Aaron Ramsey to me was one of these players that when he left, he got spoke about like he was unbelievable. The amount of games I went to, and Aaron Ramsey just used to wind me up. Doing Cruyff turns, losing the ball. Don't get me wrong, what I liked about Ramsey, he had an eye for goal, which most of our midfielders didn't. But I don't want Ramsey back. I don't want him back. I saw some people tweeting saying, bring Rambo back. I was like, nah, man, leave him. Let him go somewhere else. He's been linked with Everton as well. Aaron was injury prone, now 30. We defo don't need him. Here come Leicester. It's Tillemans. Well, Brighton whips it in, back post. Not a great cross. Corner to Leicester. Got out there half there. Fofana is a beast, definitely good. Leno better than Mendy. I don't know about that, Arsenal Academy, Curtis, you got some Curtis got some merch sorted for you. Check your Twitter. Yeah, I'll check it, bro. I appreciate that. I'll have a look at what you've got. I've definitely got plans of some merch coming out this summer. No to Chesney. Yeah, again with Chesney, I'm not sure, man. Not sure whether I'd go with him. Curtis, you'll say on Sander Berge, leave him at Sheffield United. I don't want him. Corner to Leicester. Headed away at the near post. Goes out for another corner. It was a poor corner. Big up John Sylvester. Hey, Curtis. Hope you're good, brother. Everyone mash up the likes. Come on, people. Mash up them likes. Subscribe if you haven't. You know the drill, people. Over 500 of you in here. Big up. Tillemans with a corner. Cleared away. Chelsea could counter-attack. Leicester clear. They end up all the way back with Schmeichel. He's 30 as well. Ramsey, yeah, I don't want that. I need that you prick t-shirt with Lacazette on it, yeah? Grealish to Arsenal, thoughts? That I wouldn't get your hopes up, man. You know what Arsenal are like, man? Arsenal do this. They start getting linked with big boy players, and then we end up signing. We'll be linked with Grealish, and we'll sign someone very different. Here come Leicester. Jose Perez is tackled. Ball comes back out, and it's a free kick. It's a very slow game. Bring back Gnabry, not Ramsey. I don't think Gnabry's going to want to leave Bayern Munich. Man like Picasso, Man like Picasso, Arteta. Big up Daniel. He said, Curtis, I'm going to the game on Sunday. It's going to be an emotional experience. It will be the first time without Claude. We used to sit together all the time. Claude, man. What a guy. What a legend. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be very emotional, Daniel. I didn't even try and apply for tickets. I'm not interested, to be honest, at the moment. But listen, big up everyone who's going to the game. I think people have to understand as well how important football is for people's mental health as well. You know, for some people, going to football at the end of the week, seeing your friends, you know, that kind of interaction is very, very important. So I'm delighted that 10,000 fans can go back. And listen, I just hope next season we can get more fans in, you know. Matt said, Curtis, I'm nervous, brother. Shaking my head, dominating again, but nothing to show. Timo, man, when's he gonna... Oh, here we go. Mason Mount on the pullback. Oh! Pulisic, did the keeper save that or did he just put it wide? Good play by Mount. Good little 1-2 with Aspilicueta. Nutmeg Sionchu gets the byline. I think Schmeichel saves that, or is it a goal kick? What is going on in the Man City game? What's the score, people? Oh, it's given us a goal kick. Must have hit him. What's the score in the City game? RP Claude. He won't be happy with Picasso. He would be going crazy, bro. He would be going mad. Brighton won 3-2 against Man City. That's a great result for them. Oh, Leicester had a break on there. Perez, I think he handballed it. What a result for Brighton. Mount is a player. I would love him at Arsenal. He's got an eye for goal, hasn't he? You know, he's that number 10. Listen, we got to hope that Smith Rowe can be one of those players for us. Young English player, eye for a goal. You know, he hasn't had a full season in the Arsenal team yet. He didn't really get into the team till about December. Here come Leicester, just over the halfway line. They look like they've probably been partying all weekend. You know, winning the FA Cup. They're a little bit withdrawn today. Potter better than Arteta. Listen, like I said, Arteta would probably get that Brighton team relegated. Grealish loading. We can hope. When was the last time we beat Man City in the league? I think it was 2015, Santi Cazorla at the Etihad. So, Curtis, what do you think about Leicester City? I think they're a great club the way they're being run. Great owners, quality manager, good team spirit. If they get Champions League and win the FA Cup, I think Rodgers is probably manager of the season. But they've got a long way to go because Chelsea have been the dominant team in this game. But winning the FA Cup is still unbelievable. They've never won it in their history until the weekend. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, good player. I think a bit overhyped as well, you know, very injury prone. I wouldn't want him at Arsenal, even though he's probably better than some of our midfielders. His injury situation, I wouldn't go near him. Draxler contract extended. I was surprised at that. I thought PSG would have just let him go. Perez is average. Leicester paid 30 mil for him. He's a good squad player. He knows the Premier League. For me, I wouldn't say he's in Leicester's best team. If I was picking Leicester's best 11, you know, you would have Ndidi and Tielemans with Maddison in front and then probably Iheanacho and Vardy. So, but I think Maddison's had one or two issues, although he is playing today. But yeah, Jose Perez, he's not bad. He pops up with the odd goal. It's been a very quiet first half. 2 minutes time added on, throw into Leicester. Ryan Yates from Forest. Yeah, I don't particularly rate him. I've seen him a few times. He's a workhorse and that, but Ndidi and Partey is the perfect pairing. It would be a brick wall, but is it good enough on the ball in them games when you've got possession? I think we need someone who can actually play a bit next to Partey as well, you know. Ndidi's not great on the ball for me. Chilwell whips it in. Schmeichel catches it. And it's not a corner, so he kept it in. I would still give Willian's wages to Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez, that ship has sailed, man. He's good at City, isn't he? Ndidi's overrated. Good ball winner and that. I just think he's average on the ball. We need a prime Santi. Good luck finding him. You know what? Buendia similar. Reminds me of him a bit. I don't think he's as good as Santi. But certainly more of a goal threat, a bit further forward. I would like us to get Buendia, to be fair. I wasn't sure about him before. Basuma can play. Yeah, good player, man. Partey and Tielemans, perfect pairing. That would be decent. Big up Fran, big up Forever Football. Go and check out his channel, people. Yo, brother. Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you? I thought we'd be doing a watch along as well. And Didi ain't overrated. He's a rock solid CDM. I just think on the ball he's not great. But when you put a player like Tielemans next to him, it takes away that issue. You know, Leicester, for me, I think Leicester got one of the best midfields in the Premier League. When you look at the balance of those three, Tielemans and Didi and Maddison, very good. Half-time whistle goes. Timo, are you ever going to get a goal, my friend? 2 goals disallowed. He must hate the Premier League right now, you know. Yeah, I'm all good. No watch along tonight. We're doing Arsenal tomorrow. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I've got a feeling that Arsenal game's going to be tricky tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. I saw Eze and Zaha doing madness at the weekend against Villa. Even Benteke's scoring, you know. Roy Hodgson's last home game as well. I think that's a tough game for Arsenal tomorrow. Curtis, how far do you think England can go in the Euros, says Daniel? They've got a tricky group. I think quarters, semis. Listen, I think if England had a better manager, they could go all the way if they were lucky with the draw as well. They've got fantastic players, but I don't trust this manager. You know, I want to see Bellingham involved. I want to see Sancho. I want to see Foden. I want to see Kane. I'm not saying they can all be in the team at the same time, obviously, but these guys need to be involved. This guy's going to pick, you know, Kyle Walker. He's going to pick Eric Dyer. He'll pick Declan Rice. Not that they're bad players, but do you know what I'm saying? They'll be at the forefront of his team, and that's the problem. You know, I don't trust Gareth Southgate to get the right team on the pitch. Mount has been impressive. He's a good player. Just got player of the season. I have to admit, at the start, I was like, nah, man, Frank Lampard. You know, everyone said Mason Mount was Frank Lampard's son. But I have to admit, the more I've watched Mason Mount, I think he's a good player. Good player, man. Big up old man Roy Hodgson. Yeah, listen, man, Roy's done his thing, man. Gone to Palace, brought stability, mid-table every year. He's done what they wanted him to do. He might even retire. Bellingham's maturity is unbelievable. Bellingham, for me, is a shout to actually start in the Euros. I don't care how old he is. He's starting for Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, scoring against Manchester City. He's got every right to start. You know, England back in the day, they didn't care. When Michael Owen was balling at 18 in the team, Wayne Rooney, 17, 18, starting for England. You know? Look at Fabregas, 16, playing for Arsenal, centre mid. England get these players nowadays. Oh, wait, give him more time. All that. Not get Bellingham in the England team. He's a potential superstar. England's midfield is not that good right now. It's not that good. Jordan Henderson's been injured for months and months and months, so he might not be ready. I think that Phillips is decent, but there's no guarantees with him. Declan Rice is decent, but I still think Declan Rice, I'm not totally sure with him. But Bellingham, 17, scoring against Man City, Champions League. Come on, just play him. Just play the guy. You know, I'd rather see Bellingham than Eric Dyer or someone like that. Jordan Henderson should be your England captain. It's if he's fit, innit? If he can make it back in time. Big up Broads, man. I hope you're good, bro. Big up Big C. Big up for tuning in, bruv. Yo, Curtis, would you take Maddison at Arsenal? Yeah, I would take him. He can shoot. He can score. That's what I said. We don't score enough goals. Bellingham's still 17, bro. If you're old enough, you're good enough. Simple as that. If you're good enough, you're old enough, actually. That's how it goes, isn't it? Bellingham for me. Yeah, not CDM. You could play him in a free or whatever. But I would have him involved. No, Curtis, you said Phillips is very good. Okay, he's good. He's not very good. He's good, though. You know, I think he's looked decent for Leeds. And when I've seen him for England, he looks decent. I think he could go to a bigger club for Phillips. Trippier, listen, if Trippier plays right back, mate, I'm done. I don't want to see anything. Listen, I've said it time and time again, and I won't change my mind. Trent Alexander-Arnold, for me, is the best right back that England have got. I respect Reece James. I like Reece James. He can defend and attack well. But in international competition, a lot of games are tight. A lot of games are tricky, difficult to score goals. Nobody in this England team delivers a better ball than Trent. The guy can take free kicks. He can take corners. His delivery is unbelievable. His long pass is ridiculous. I think people exaggerate Trent's defensive qualities. Sometimes people talk like Trent can't defend. You don't win a Champions League and a Premier League if you can't defend. He's a half decent defender, but going forward, he's outrageous. I've seen Trippier down the bookies. Yeah, the man got a 10-match ban for betting. Do you know what I mean? The talk in England is that Trent is going to get left out of the squad. Not even out of the team, out of the squad. I just don't understand. Like, if he does that, I saw a predicted squad and they're saying Kyle Walker, Reece James and Kieran Trippier. So you're leaving out Wan-Bissaka and you're leaving out Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, for me, at that point, I'm done. I'd take Wan-Bissaka, Trent and James. It's sad because Werner there, that looks like a penalty. He takes a kick. That is a penalty all day long. Tielemans kicks the back of his leg. Trent is the best crosser of a ball right now. By miles. By miles. Imagine if you're playing France or you're playing Portugal. It's a tight game. It's 0-0. You're struggling to create. Trent can make a difference. He can put that cross in straight on Harry Kane's head. He can whip that free kick in the top corner. Where are you going with Trippier, a man like that, bro? I don't get it. Yeah, Walker's going to start all day long. Walker's going to start. If Trent was French, if Trent was Portuguese, he would be in the team. But for England, Gareth Southgate is going to probably leave him out of the whole squad. It's ridiculous. Thoughts on Alisson's header? Unbelievable. And it was emotional, wasn't it, because I heard he hasn't done any interviews since he lost his dad. And he spoke after this goal. I was delighted for him. I just think that's what football's all about. They're the moments that we love in football. Trent v Mbappe or Wan-Bissaka v Mbappe. Listen, you would fancy Wan-Bissaka in one-on-one situations. The one thing I'll say with Wan-Bissaka, though, at times he's clumsy. So a lot of the time he wants to win the ball and dives in. But listen, very good player. Trent highly disrespected. I don't know why. We have this habit in England at times, like England sometimes they find a player and they don't embrace them. I don't get it. Since Gary Neville, we haven't had a great right back. Kyle Walker's okay. He's a great athlete. He's a bit dodgy at times. You've got Trent, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, one of the best deliveries we've seen in years. But guess what? We'll leave him out of the squad because he's not quite good enough defensively. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. This is why England don't win anything. I'm sorry. If Dani Alves was English, they would have left him out. They'd have gone, defensively, he's not quite good enough. That's the difference. Ridiculous. Anyway, and like you said, I don't need Trent every game. There might be a game where you need to be a bit more defensively solid and maybe you can start Wan-Bissaka or you can start Kyle Walker. But international football is slower than the Prem and it will take them fine margins, a delivery, a free kick, a long pass. I just think it's ridiculous. I don't understand why the British media aren't making more of the fact that we're talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold being left out of an England squad. That baffles me. I can't get my head around that. I really can't. Nobody delivers a ball like him. But hey, here's what it is. What do I know, people? I'm just a football fan like anyone else. It's just opinions. That's our football culture, bro. Told to concentrate on weaknesses and dismiss players' strengths from the youth. Negative, backward mindset. There you go. Yeah, and I agree with that. Rather than saying, hang on a minute, one of the best deliveries in the world for a right back can take set pieces, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, they go, he's not quite good enough defensively. I mean, yeah, bread is bread, man. Bread is bread. Cheese is cheese. Settings, man. Gareth Southgate. England ain't winning an international tournament with Gareth Southgate. I'll tell you that, bro. I'm telling you, don't get me gassed. Yeah, I will be supporting England at the Euros, but Jamaica Gold Cup, yeah, that's where you'll see me, and I will be doing watch-alongs as well for the reggae boys. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, let's see if Jamaica can win the Gold Cup. My boy Andre Gray up front and that. We'll have some entertainment at least. At least they'll be attacking. You know, Trent offers so much going forward that it's insanity not to include him. Do you know what I'm saying? Not even on the bench. Leon Bailey baller. I'm in for that, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna see a lot of watch-alongs. Gold Cup. Yeah, we're gonna watch the reggae boys. Copper America. You're gonna see me doing watch-alongs 1:00 in the morning. Brazil against Argentina and them things there. I'm about this summer, people. I'm about Jamaica to the world. Trust me, man. Mikel Antonio, I know they have called him up, and I know that all the rumors are that he's accepted it. But whether they get it all sorted, we need to double watch along, bro. Yeah, man, listen, jump in. Broads, I know you're a man that's up all night as well. Happy to bring some of you guys on, man. We'll be drinking Guinness, you know, Dragon Stout, all sorts during that. Red Stripe, you know what I mean? All sorts going off. Gold Cup, Copper America, Euros. We're doing all of it, people. Watching Super Kev as Leicester's pundit on the local sport channel. Man, he is articulate. Big up Kev, man, doing his work, you know. Ain't Copper America at like 4 a.m. Listen, people, don't you worry about that. If I have to stay up till 4, that's light work. I can stay up till 4. I stay up till 5 to watch boxing. I can stay up till 4 and do a watch along, you know, especially if it's a big game as well, like Uruguay, Brazil, or Argentina. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Red Stripe only, man. I'm telling you, Dragon Stout settings. If I'm up, defo jump on, bro. Come on, man. You know what it is. Did you ever play against the US national team? No, I didn't, you know. Canada. Played against Canada, but not America. Would have been great, to be fair. Big C, you better support Nigeria for AFCON. Do you know what? I usually support Ghana, you know. I usually support Ghana, to be fair. Back in my family tree and that, there's some Ghanaian history in there. Pure vibes, watch along. Bro, I'm telling you, we'll have a carnival atmosphere, man. Having jerk at 1 a.m. Yo, I'm telling you. I have to bring the vibes to the place. Asamoah Gyan, you know, still can never... that penalty that he missed in the World Cup, Suarez. How do I upgrade membership? I'm not sure how you... Bro, honestly, I'm not sure how you upgrade it if you've already got it. Maybe you cancel it and then restart again. Honestly, I honestly have never done it myself, so I'm not sure. But I appreciate your support, bro. Curtis the Black Star. Hey, come on. We Ghanaians are here for you. Big up. Don, you was telling me from time about Partey, innit? Partey's not good enough, you used to say. Big up, last of them. Thank you very much for becoming a member on the channel. Much appreciated as always. As I said, I will be doing lots of streams and content as well for the members. And listen, I won't leave anyone out who isn't a member as well. Loads of stuff coming up over the summer. Big up Daniel. He said, Curtis, I'm 4 subscribers away from 2,000. Trying to hit this milestone. He said it's like Arsenal trying to qualify for the Champions League. People, go and support Daniel. Man needs 4 subscribers to hit 2,000. Surely as a community, we can make that happen for him quick. 4 man, just drop a subscribe on his channel. Let's make sure he hits it. Big up Daniel, man. Keep up the good work. Black Stars. My dad used to live in Ashanti, Gold Coast. Okay. Big up Tim. Timmy Kamara, man, with the updates. I haven't got the option to become a member. Listen, It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how. I think in certain parts of the world it doesn't come up. I think you have to click onto the channel, and then you can do it from there. Usually, I put the link in the description. I haven't actually put it in, unfortunately, but it'll be there. Don't worry, people. How do I stream on YouTube or Twitch? It comes up blank instead of a video. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. Just subscribe, Daniel. Big up MO7, man. Listen, Daniel, we'll get you to 2,000, man. Don't worry about that. We have a strong community vibe here, man. We look after each other, you know. We get Daniel there. When Uruguay had Cavani and Suarez in there, oh, mate, they were outrageous. Aaron said, I got the Jamaican kit from a mystery box the other week. You ever go near mystery boxes? Nah, I don't even know nothing about it. Why is it? Can you just buy like a mystery box and get a random kit in it? I don't know how it works. Go to the community. It's there. Oh, yeah, on the community. Yeah, I get you. Go to the community tab and then you can do it. MO7 Curtis, I would become a member, but I'm on parent money as I'm a student. Hey, listen, man, listen. I always say it's only there as an option. You guys tuning in, interacting, you know, supporting the channel. That's enough for me, people. Never any pressure to spend any money, you know. Blind Gooner 2K, come on. See what I mean? Community vibes, people. Big up yourselves. That's what I'm talking about, you see? Big up Daniel, man. Keep putting in the work, bro. Onwards and upwards from here. 2K, then 5K, and, you know, keep going. Man said I sub like a pimp. Stan, spend some money, man. We're desperate. We need Grealish or something. Big up, man. Thank you very much. I take it you upgraded. I'm much appreciated, man. Thank you very much, Retzel Marshall. Appreciate the support as always. Saeed Salim said, you buy a mystery shirt, but can say which club or league you don't want. Okay, I've literally never heard of that. Sounds fun, to be fair. Blind Gooner 2K, come on, man. Big up Daniel, man. Quality content he's putting out. Second half is underway. Leicester kickoff. Very happy for Benzema. Listen, I love Benzema. Honestly, is one of my favorite strikers in the world. I'm so glad he's back in the French squad. And I always have this thing with France, you know, as an Arsenal fan, because we had Henry and Elka Perez, Arsene Wenger. I've always had a little, you know, France are one of my favorite teams after England. You know, I think everyone loves Brazil, but I've always liked France as well. Big up Don Arsenal for subbing. You guys are legit for that, man. Well done to Daniel, you know. Broad said, mystery box is sick. You should do an unboxing one day. Just tell them you don't want a Spurs shirt. Listen, I never knew nothing about it. I'm happy to do things like that. Gonna Girl did a decent mystery box video. Check out. I will have a look on her channel after. I will have a look. Bro, the shirts are cheap too and genuine. You should defo check out. I'm onto it, people. I'm onto it. France is my team. Yeah, every Gooner loves France, man. You know? Kurt Zima. Hey, listen, I'll take that, man. He's one of my favorite strikers. I'll take the Kurt Zima shout. Just checked out the Blind Gooner channel. He had over 6,000 views of his tribute to Claude. Come on, subscribe. Come on, man. You don't know. I support France and Ghana. I think everyone kind of likes France, man. The Zidane and all that. You know, there was always a connection. Oh, 1-0 to Chelsea. Rudiger, the man in the mask. It was coming. Ball was whipped in. And that one will count. I'm sure that one's not offside. 1-0 to Chelsea. Leicester just don't look at it. These men look like they've been drunk all weekend. Rudiger with the goal. 1-0. Ball was whipped in. Just be offside or handball or something. Oh, does it hit his arm? Doesn't look like it hits him on the head. No, it hits him on the leg. It's 1-0, man. It's 1-0. He's onside as well. Hits him on his thigh. I thought it hit his arm. Rudiger with the mask makes it 1-0 to Chelsea. Kareem Kurtzima lace one into the side net in VGB. Come on, bro. You've been doing your thing as well. Big up Gonna Girl. Sub to her last week. Yeah, she's got a good channel, man. She's a regular in the comments on here, so big up to her for the support. Big up Clement. Yeah, Rudiger, 47. Leicester have looked poor. They look like a team that have been partying. Java said, shout out Big C from Washington, been following since the beginning. Big up, man. It's come a long way since the beginning, man. It feels like a long time ago, but still not that long ago, man. Just pressing record on the phone in my car, you know. Bad sound quality. You know, when I go back and listen to them videos, the sound quality and everything. But hey, you have to start somewhere, I suppose. So like football, innit? You start off, you know, you toe poke the ball, you get older, next minute you're hitting knuckleballs into the top corner. Timmy Kamara, man. Where's Timmy? I think Tim's busy, I think. Smash the likes, people. All vibes. You don't know. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know how many likes we've got. Listen, these games here, I don't set no targets, man. Hit it if you want to hit it. If not, don't worry about it. We're at over 200 likes. I'm happy with that anyway. Yeah, we all start from zero, innit, man? That's like anything in life. We all start from zero. Big up Daniel. He said, thanks, Curtis, and everyone in the chat. I appreciate the support. Come on, man. Community vibes, man. We have to help each other, innit? It's something I believe in life, you know. You want goodness, you have to give goodness out. That's how it is, man. Joshua or Fury, listen, are they going to fight each other? That's the problem. You know, all this Deontay Wilder. This is where I think these courts and that at times are ridiculous, because this is one of the biggest heavyweight fights of all time, undisputed heavyweight championship. You're going to try and force Fury to fight Deontay Wilder again. Who wants to watch that fight? You know, I want to see Joshua against Fury, bro. So like you said, if they don't fight, it's ridiculous. It is literally criminal. Ball whipped in. Oh, cleared away. Leicester are under pressure, man. They're getting battered. Yeah, if they don't fight, it's a joke. Start off from the bottom now here. Come on, Drizzy settings, man. Got to do the trilogy to get it done. It's ridiculous. I don't want to see a third fight. XV Saeed, who wins? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it'll be a good fight. X has got the speed and the height. Saeed's a big guy. Will he have the power as well? It'll be interesting, man. I hope they have it. It'll be good for charity and whatever. But hey, you know, we'll have to see. Did you give your prediction? I said 1-1, but Leicester look like they've had 20 pints over the weekend, man. So I think it's going to be a Chelsea win. Wicked content, Curtis. Pay it forward. Big up, man. Bring Gunner Girl on once so we can hear her opinions. Yeah, I don't know if she does many live videos. Most of her stuff's pre-recorded. But I'll definitely listen as soon as the season finishes. Obviously, the Prem finishes this week. Next week, Europe will finish. I'm going to be doing regular collabs with some different people. So look out for that. You know, I want to get some guests on who haven't been on before. And some of the regulars as well, you know. Roman said, what I love most about Curtis's channel is how he interacts with us. So I'm probably selfishly torn on you getting major channel growth. Impossible to do when you have huge numbers. That's the thing, you know. Hey, big up for your comment, by the way. Much appreciated. That's always the worry, because you think I always set this channel out to be interactive, because I know how it is when I've been on channels and people read out your comment and that. You think, yeah, man, I love that. It gives you a good feeling. But then you have that thing that as the numbers grow, you can only read so many comments, and you think, you don't want to leave comments out. But I suppose that's the way the game goes, innit? You know, and things like that. But hey, big up to everyone. That guy D said, I'll be fighting Big Kev for a charity fight if he carries on. Big up Kev, man. MO7, Faxi interaction is the best, Curtis. I'm trying, man. I try. But listen, you guys are great in the community, man. You put so many comments in and always tune in, you know. Curtis, France 2006 team is their most talented team ever. 2006, that was Zidane won it, chipping the penalty. France 98. Yeah, no, it was up there. 2006. There was in the white kit. Zidane, one of the best performances ever from a centre midfielder. It's the community, Curtis. Yeah, man, you know, Kevin Campbell vibes. Mason Mount down injured. That's the problem with boxing. Too much bureaucracy, too many belts, too many governing bodies, 100%. 100%. Too many different people controlling what happens. Big up Joe. He said, favorite YouTuber by far, Curtis. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Curtis, where do you think Arsenal will finish in the league? What players do you think they will sign? Because of what I expect the Kroenkes to do, which isn't as much as we need, I can only see Arsenal finishing maybe 6th next season. I don't think we'll get top 4. I think that what we need to spend, I don't think they will spend it. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but I think they'll go for Basuma. I do think they'll go for him. I think they'll try and get Odegaard on loan. But now Zidane's gone, I think he'll go back to Real. And I do think they'll get Ryan Bertrand on a free. Real Cat said, you can get someone to help interact for you on the channel. 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1, I guess. Yeah, possibly. I may need help as it gets bigger. Tillemans whips it in, flicked away by Thiago Silva, out for a throw into Leicester. You're definitely the most engaging watch. Bless, hey, big up, man. Curtis, you looking forward to Shang? What's that? What is that? I'm not even going to read it out in case you're trolling me, man. Curtis, what YouTubers do you watch? You know what? There aren't like particular ones that I just watch. I just generally watch different content just to get, different points of view. You know what? I watch a lot of big channels, so I'll watch your, Goldbridge and obviously AFTV and Robbie and stuff. And, United Stand, Flex and their man rants, X, expressions. I always look, what are these guys doing that's making them big? Hugh Wizzy and channels like that. But I also look out for smaller channels because I always think, I started with 0. I'm never going to act like, I've got some big channel. I'm happy to work with anyone. It's just I like the vibes, what people are on and how they view the game and how they present themselves. Yeah, Babs as well. Big up my boy Babs as well. Good channel. His editing and stuff like that on pre-recorded videos is elite, Goldbridge is funny. Very funny, man. Rants. Yeah, big up Rants, man. Hopefully I'll work with him in the summer. I've spoken to him a number of times. So maybe we get something going. Hey, big up Scott in here, man. The Red Cannon. See, I've worked with Scott. Been on his channel. He's helped me on here with some things as well. And listen, I think he's got a very good channel coming up as well. He's got things that a lot of channels haven't got. Go and check out his channel. He's on his way to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get him there. And then it's onwards and upwards. As I said, man, you have to build a community. I always tell people, and this is something I state in life. Even if you've got your own channel, and naturally you want your own channel to be massive. I want this channel to be massive. But if you connect with other people, you help someone there and you build a friendship with that person and this, when you've got a community of people that respect you and like you, it's easier to lift yourself as well, but you lift others as well. I always say this. I say this to my son. I say, listen, to elevate yourself, don't stand on other people. People don't have to fail for you to do well. We can all do well together. So big up Scott. Go and check out Scott's channel. Good content. That's my little preaching for the day. I don't want to get too deep on that. Natalia, hey, yo, what's up, Curtis? Big up, man. I'm good, man. That's why we love you, Big C. You're humble, never change. I have to be, man. Have to be. Stay humble, man. Matt, you must be happier now, man. 1-0, Chelsea. Looks like Leicester. They could have bottled top 4. Although I'm looking here. Chelsea play Aston Villa. Last game of the season, away from home. And Leicester play Tottenham at home. So tricky games for both of them. Scott said checks in the post. Hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. Hopefully see you at the protest. I'll be there on Sunday. I just hope the weather's all right, because the weather in England, for anyone who's not in England right now, it's one of the rainiest Mays that we've ever had. We got thunder and lightning and all sorts going off. So I just hope it's not raining. But yeah, I'll be at the protest on Sunday. I will still do a watch along. I'm going to get to the protest early It starts at 2 o'clock. Obviously, the Brighton game starts at 4. I'm planning on maybe getting down there like 1:30 and maybe leave about 3 o'clock and then get back and do the watch along. And as I said, after the watch along against Brighton, maybe get some of you guys on as well, with it being the last game of the season. If you want to come on and you want to give your opinions on the season, the manager, the owners, maybe we look to do that as well. That's what I like about you, Curtis, always promoting others as well. Yeah, listen, man, that's the way it is, man. Build a community and you'll go further. Nerd said, May 23rd is my birthday. Happy birthday for then. Just in case I don't stream or you're not in the comments that day. Curtis, that would be great. Yeah, listen, you guys have always got opinions in the comments. Be good for some of you to come on. Join me on here, give me your opinions and tell me what you think. Why not, people? Why not? Last league game of the season. Curtis, your life advice. Yeah, listen, I don't want to get too political, of course. But, sometimes you have to break off a little advice, Big up Tim, he said, Belgium and Holland are having playoffs for Conference League. If we'd have had playoffs, we might have actually got into the playoffs, but I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans even want to play in that tournament, Is Harry Kane Man City material? Yeah, I think he is. I think he's improved his game a lot. I think he's more than a goal scorer. And he's proved this season how deep he's been dropping and linking up with Son. I think if Kane went to Man City, he wins the Golden Boot. I think he scores 30 goals. The amount of chances they create and the service he would get for them, it'd be ridiculous. I think that would be the title done for the next 2 years at least. But I think Chelsea will go for him. I think Roman's a man who will pay the money. Kane improved under Jose. Yeah, Jose doesn't get a lot of credit for that. I think that's the one player that actually improved under him. But yeah, I think Man City would be the move for him, if I'm honest. There's talk of United and Chelsea, but I think City's the one. Will they pay the money, though? There's talk of Jesus plus about 75 million. Leicester, Leicester have been poor today, but they are still in the game. One goal and equaliser changes everything. 30 minutes to go. They've hardly created a chance. Chelsea have dominated the game. But still, one chance for Vardy. Samuel said, return of the fan cams. Yo, it was legendary earlier in the season, man. The only reason I stopped is because, sometimes if you do 45 minutes to an hour before the game, you then do a 90-minute game. You got the 15 minutes at half time as well. You've been on stream 3 hours by the time the game finishes. And then when I was bringing people on, sometimes it's another hour. You've been on for 4 hours and you're hungry and you know what I mean? But this week now we'll do it. Lots of content. As I said, I will live stream from the protest, 20, 30 minutes. Let you guys see what's happening for people who can't get down there. So look out for that. Maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. There won't be much build-up for the Brighton game because obviously I won't get back till probably 3:30, 3:45. I'll go live as soon as I get back. And then, like I said, we'll do something after. Get people on. Give me your opinions. Man City lost 3-2 to Brighton. They're champions. They had a man sent off as well. I don't think it's the end of the world for them. Vineve said, St. Curtis Shaw, big up, man. I see your Man City badge there. Big game for you next week. As I said, I will be streaming the Champions League and the Europa League finals. Europa League is next Wednesday. Champions League is next Saturday. We should have been in that Europa League final, man. Imagine an Arsenal Man United final and a Chelsea Man City one. But hey, here's what it is. Here come Leicester. Tillemans with a chance to cross it. Not a great ball. Leicester have been so poor. Look like they had a heavy weekend, man. Predictions on Europa League final. I think United will slap them. I honestly do. I think United will slap up Villarreal. Too much speed, too much quality in midfield. Rumour has it that Tottenham want 150 for Kane. They're having a laugh. That would put him as the most expensive transfer after Neymar. Who's going to pay that? They won't get that for him. They can't get that for him in the middle of a pandemic or just coming out of a pandemic. I think somebody will offer a player. I was reading that they're talking about Martial if it's United and Gabriel Jesus if it's City plus big money with it. So I think you'll see these teams offer money plus a player to get the deal done. Leicester hungover, yeah, them man been celebrating all weekend, man. I'll be a City fan on Saturday next week. Unfortunately, man, I know I've got a lot of Chelsea fans who tune in, and I always try and keep it neutral when it's not Arsenal games, but I can't help it, man. Too many Chelsea fans telling me, if they win this Champions League, that's it. They're the biggest club in London. I can't have that. City. I'll be a City fan. City, Manchester City. I'll be singing Blue Moon next Saturday. Timo Werner's in. He looks like he's offside again. Werner straight at Schmeichel. He saves it. Kane is 100 million maximum. Yeah, I think that 100 to 120, not 150. And I think they're going to understand they're going to have to take a player. I don't think anyone's just going to slap the money down. Are you still Arteta out? Listen, I don't like to brand myself with, are you Arteta in or Arteta out? That's almost like me saying I don't want him to do well. While Mikel Arteta is Arsenal manager, I want him to succeed. I don't believe that Mikel Arteta is the right manager to take Arsenal forward. So in that sense, yeah, maybe you can say I'm Arteta out, but I don't like to say like, yo, I'm Arteta out. That makes it to me sound like I just want him to fail. If he turns things around and does great, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I think it'll be very difficult for him. So that's the way I'll explain it, Prince Teddy said, I'm from Manchester, but I'm a gooner. Can't take them winning the Champions League. Yeah, I suppose it'll be painful for you to see them winning it. But when Manchester City win trophies, it doesn't bother me that much. I probably only know about 3 Man City fans. I can deal with it. Daniel said, Curtis, you was told before you started your YouTube channel you would never be successful because of your disability. Needless to say, I don't talk to that person anymore. Bro, listen, if they're talking to you like that, cut them out, man. You know what I mean? VAR check on Werner for a penalty. But yeah, Daniel, man, listen, your numbers are talking for themselves. You've had man like Fabrizio Romano on the channel. You've had me on the channel. You know what I mean? Claude, legendary Claude, rest in peace. You always get criticism in life when you're doing well, unfortunately. That's how it is. So keep doing your thing, man. Penalty to Chelsea. VAR have given it for Fofana. Foul on Timo Werner. You would think this will be game over if they score this. Jorginho, the jumping kangaroo penalty, is about to turn up. Let's see what happens. Bro, I thought my Manchester accent was quite good. I thought that was prime Moss side, man. Scott said Blue Moon next week is old man's Chelsea. Wow, that's going to be a lively household, man. Penalty to Chelsea. Here's Jorginho, little kangaroo run up. If they score this, I'd say game over. He's scored. That run up is actually crazy when it works because Schmeichel commits. He's in the air. He just rolls it into the corner. That's a good penalty. That is calm as you like, Great penalty. 2-0. They've done a job on him this week, man. They really have. Kangaroo settings, man. You know what I mean? Good penalty. I think Leicester are done. They've been on the piss up all weekend, man. They've definitely been drinking. Leicester, yeah. Do you know what? I predicted 1-1. I thought there'd be more of a threat on the counter-attack, but they're showing nothing. They've hardly had a shot. Have you brought your son the new Manchester City kit and saved him from Arsenal? I haven't, I haven't. Look, at the moment, he's just happy to go along with Arsenal. If he genuinely said, I don't want to support him, and he wanted to support City, I'd let him. I don't think you can even force your kids to support a club. My dad wanted me to support Liverpool because he was a Liverpool fan, and then you watch your own team and you pick your own team. So what's the point, really? I bought my son kit since he was a baby. If he sticks with Arsenal, he sticks with him. If he don't, he don't. But we'll see. Surprised Leicester went 1 up top as 2 has been great for them. It's surprising, isn't it? Iheanacho and Vardy has been the thing for them over the last few weeks. He goes with Vardy by himself and he hasn't had a kick. Prince Teddy said his dad is a United fan. It happens, don't it? You know, my dad always said to me, he said, you know, during his youth, it was Liverpool and Man United. And he chose Liverpool, I think, because of John Barnes and the Jamaica connection and all that. But he said, you know, Arsenal were not that team when he was a kid. So it is what it is. I understand it. I get it. Curtis, hopefully he doesn't have the stress issues like his dad. I mean, it's tough supporting Arsenal, isn't it? I feel like, you know, because growing up, we were spoiled. You know, I used to wear my Arsenal shirt. 02, Ian Wright, champions, you know, Thierry Henry, all of that. We were the team, bruv. We were the team. No one could talk to us, you know. If he doesn't want to support Arsenal, give him a none of that. Listen, he might be doing. Sometimes you have to listen to your kids. Maybe they're teaching you something, you know. I grew in Norwich. Half of my class were United. Yeah, listen, when I was growing up, half the people in my school were United. The other half were Arsenal, to be honest. In them days, it was just them two. Dreamcast Sega days. Bro, did you see my shirt the other day? What I was wearing in the Kevin Campbell street. I told you I'm getting my old shirts back. I've got 2 more coming. I'll probably have them back next week. Look at these shirts. This is why I ain't buying the new Arsenal shirt. Look at that. That is just a thing of beauty right there. Lomberg, well Todd! Like, you just can't talk to that. Look at that. Like, this is when I was real. This is when Arsenal was really about that life. Even the badge. That's proper Arsenal, man. You know what I'm saying? Will Todd settings, man. You'll see me wearing these shirts in the summer. I ain't wearing that wee stain yellow shirt they've just brought out, man. I ain't touching them shirts. You'll see me in my old shirts. I've got the burgundy one to come back. I've got the bruised banana as well. I think they're a little bit big though, man. You know, back in the day, the shirts were kind of baggy, innit? I like them slim fit and that, but it is what it is, man. Come on, man. Them shirts are too saucy, man. I ain't wearing these new shirts. I told you. I ain't buying them shirts. I'm done with spending all that money. Yeah, man. I ain't buying no urine shirt, man. Leave it alone. I don't want nothing to do with it. The badge is pointing the right way. Yeah, exactly. Here come Leicester. Shot. Oh, straight at Mendy. Yeah, I ain't going near these new shirts. I'm sick of spending money on it. Sick of it. Bought all 3 shirts this year. £70 each for each shirt. 3 shirts. And I bought 2 hoodies as well. The 424 ones are £100. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Bought my son 2 kits as well for him to be mid-table talking about be excited. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'll laugh if I ever see... Bro, no, I'm telling you, you won't. Not unless something crazy changes over the summer or, you know, Kroenke sells the club or something like that. My first shirt was the 06 away shirt. 06 away shirt. Which one was it? I can't remember which one it was. 06 Arsenal away shirt. I'm actually typing it in. Which one? What was that? The yellow one? Or is it the blue one? It's coming up with both. I actually had that blue shirt. Wenger Ball got me back to Arsenal. Oh, listen, he was amazing. That football was next level. I become an Arsenal fan around 2001 or 2. They were good times, man. They were good times. That's when we were dominant along with United, you know. Oh, the yellow one. That was that. How can I forget? 2006 Champions League final shirt. Sol Campbell header. That shirt gives me bad memories, man. You know, that shirt brings me pain. I don't like that shirt. I actually do really like that shirt, but because of what it represents, I always say that shirts, you like shirts if your team was successful. This season and last season, Adidas have brought out some great kits. Let's be honest, especially last season. I love last season's kits even more. The Bruised Banana remake and stuff like that. But I look at them shirts now and I associate them shirts with failure. So when I open my cupboard and I see them shirts, I'm like, I'm not wearing that. We finished 8th in that shirt. I'm looking at this season's shirts. I'm not wearing that. We lost to Burnley in that shirt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wear them shirts. You know, so I like the kits where we were successful, man. I got my burgundy shirt coming back. I think that one's a bit baggy, to be fair. I got the bruised banana one. I think I've got another red one as well, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what year it was. Alex said you have more live viewers than Chelsea Fan TV. Hey, listen, man, come here for neutral content as well, people. You know, we have general discussion. You know, we'll discuss everything. Big up, though. Scott said, I cried with joy when Big Sol scored that header. I thought it was actually going to happen. Felt so happy for him after he's ruled out England goals. That game, for me, as you can see there on that shirt what I showed you, Henry is, you know, like a lot of Arsenal fans, he's my favourite ever Arsenal player. And I just still to this day, Thierry Henry missing a one-on-one at 1-0, just like that. He even said in the documentary that miss haunts him. He said it actually haunts him. He said his legs had gone. Obviously, we went down to 10 men early. He'd been running around up front on his own for 60 minutes, 70 minutes. Got the chance. It's a game. It's a chance that he scores in his sleep most of the time. And he hits it straight at Victor Valdez. And I think we would have won it if he'd have scored that. 20 minutes to go, 2-0. I think they were done. And then they got back into it. Almunia flopped it. Eto'o was offside. And that's it. Pain. Absolute agony. We've never been there since. I would have never thought in 2006 we would have never touched a Champions League final. But hey, big up John Page. He said, big up Curtis for doing this watch along. Listen, man, happy to do it. Bottle Job FC, Leicester. Listen, would Leicester have taken finishing 6th or 5th, winning the FA Cup? I think they would have took it. I know we can look at it now and say they flopped it again. People will say again that Brendan Rodgers has been in the Champions League position and flopped it. But I think them finishing in Europa League and winning the FA Cup is still a great season for Leicester. I don't know what you guys think about that. Being an Arsenal fan, born on the day Wenger managed Arsenal for the first time. Wow. Arsene Wenger, man. I remember people used to say, is Wenger named after Arsenal? Or did they say, is Arsenal named after Wenger? Something like that. I always remember people saying that when I was younger. Leeds, best promoted side ever. They're having a good season, Leeds. I like Leeds. They're a big club. Yeah, Curtis, Henry mentioned it the other day. He said it still pains him. All those chances that Henry scored, that was the one that he needed to score more than any. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I'm going to buy the old kits from eBay or something like that. Yeah, look, I'm sure you can get them. I know there's a shirt shop. I think it's in London, actually, called Classic Football Shirts. Although they are a little bit expensive. But yeah, probably look on eBay and stuff like that. Oh, Iheanacho! 2-1! Here we go. Game on, people. Just when we thought it was over. Great finish by Iheanacho. 2-1. Bang! Come on, you Foxers. It's not over yet. Chelsea trying to play out from the back. Mendy, who is that? Is it Kovacic? Gets wrapped up by Ndidi. Finds Iheanacho. Unmarked in the penalty area. Who is that? Is that Kovacic? Yeah, Ndidi. That's why Ndidi is so vital. Hunts down Kovacic. Bullies him. Lays it into Iheanacho. I thought Iheanacho was going to have a touch. It looked like he had enough time to control that. That is a confident finish. That's when a guy is confident. Just whips it into the bottom corner. And game on, people. Game on. Thomas Tuchel, man. If he draws this, he's in big trouble. Come on, Leicester. And Leicester on the attack. Oh, poor pass. Fidel said, I've never seen my club win the league. That is painful. That is painful for Arsenal fans. And how long is it going to take for Arsenal fans to see them win the league, you know? That's the sad thing. Goal made in Nigeria. Yeah, man. Wilfred into Kelechi Iheanacho. Ball whipped in. Oh, it's not a great cross. Curtis, if Lacazette missed chance, you'd be saying, Laca, right? I would be, bruv. I would be. But Iheanacho's confident, man. He whips that in. 19th goal this season for Iheanacho. 16 goals in his last 18 games. That is a phenomenal record. He's Brendan Rodgers. See what I mean about getting the best out of players? But we won't get into the Kevin Campbell debate too much. Daniel said, I've stopped buying shirts. I spend enough money going to the games. I live down in Exeter. What? Daniel, I never knew you lived there, Man lives in Exeter. I've played football down there before. That is a trek. Absolute trek. I never knew you travelled that far. The travel is ridiculously expensive. See, and Arsenal don't appreciate that, mate. They won't reduce the price of tickets. Season tickets have been frozen at the same price this year. Why? We're not in Europe. Why would you not reduce the price of the season ticket? No, we'll charge you the same. Are they going to reduce the kit because we're in a pandemic? And they don't care, man. They don't care. Get the old shirts, I'm telling you. The old shirts last forever, Like I said, that gold kit, I'll wear that in 20 years and still have memories. I ain't wearing these new shirts looking like someone's peed all over the shirt for us to finish 10th. Big up Scott. He said, passing out from the back is the biggest myth in football. Risk v reward is not worth it. You concede more per season than you score from beating the press. I agree with that. It's just follow fashion football nowadays, man. Pep's got everyone playing out from the back now. Everyone's doing it. We're doing it when we can't play out from the back, I don't get it. Like I said, it's follow fashion. Everyone back in the day played 4-4-2. Then everyone started playing 4-3-3. If you actually went 4-4-2 now and you had a strong enough midfield pivot, you'd probably actually shock teams. Look at Leicester. Most of Leicester's strength has come from playing two up front, Iheanacho and Vardy. But everyone feels they have to play the same way, and now everyone's playing false nines, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, smash the like button, people. 500 of you, innit? Really appreciate the support. Obviously, it's not an Arsenal game as well. I appreciate there's Chelsea channels and stuff like that. Vinith said, let your son support City, man. We are short of fans. Remember, listen, I've tried my best. I've bribed him into Arsenal. I have to bribe him at the moment to stick to Arsenal. I just hope that Arsenal lift their level and he's happy to stay an Arsenal fan. But he was wondering at one stage, he was like, listen, man, I like Man City, but at the moment, he's still Arsenal, so we're still here. John said, Curtis with the best football stream on the internet, period. Legend. Big up, man. Appreciate that, John. Hope you're well. Camvic said, love from Amsterdam, Big C. Big up, man. Big up from Dam. Great place. John Page said, I like 4-4-2. Listen, it's old school, but it's effective. You just need a strong midfield, man. Smash the likes. Daniel said, loads of people say football is a simple game. It's a simple game that's complicated by, coaches that try and overthink or players that aren't great. It's a simple game. It's the beautiful game. John Sylvester peed all over the shirt. Bro, I wasn't sure what colour that Arsenal shirt was. I know, obviously, it sounds silly. It's yellow. But I wasn't sure what shade of yellow it was. When I looked at it, I thought, I don't want nothing. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, it's a clean shirt. It's clean, isn't it? I don't like the fact that the shorts are yellow. We're looking like some glow-in-the-dark football team. And the thing is, Arsenal will always drop points in some kind of stupid game, and the players are just going to look stupid, glowing all over the pitch, getting beat by Burnley or something like that. That kit is supposed to be yellow with blue shorts and yellow socks. I don't know what this full yellow is about. I'm not going for it, man. Unless something drastically changes and I get hyped up, Kroenke sells or something, I don't want it. I'm wearing my old shirts, man. I've got 3 more to come back. Should have them in the next week or 2 when I go. Obviously, we can go and visit family now. So when I go and get them shirts, man, you ain't seeing me in these shirts, man. Yeah, that clean, man. When you've drank a lot of water that day, it's that colour, Look, I've looked at the home kit. I don't really rate it. Looking like an Ajax bootleg, man. Copy and paste settings, blue Adidas stripes. No, I'll leave it alone. I don't think I'm going near any of the kits. Come on, Leicester. 8 minutes to go. Can they get an equaliser? And said, peace of it. You know what I mean? Arsenal, they always have a kit where they embarrass themselves in it, and it's going to be this one. They're just going to be glowing all over the pitch and they've lost 3-0 to someone. Yeah, man. I don't like the home kit, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a lazy kit. The kit doesn't make sense to me. When do Arsenal have blue stripes? I don't get it. I don't want it. Yeah, we're looking like a glow-in-the-dark highlighter, man. I don't like it. Blue stripes is not acceptable. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. The blue kit's not bad because they've got a bruised banana pattern. But I always think Arsenal are poor in the blue kits. You know, the last couple of blue kits that we've had, we get slapped up in them, you know, for some reason. This season's blue kit's all right. We haven't been great in that. Last season's blue kit I really liked. And we weren't great in that either, you know. Yeah, Tarun, you can clip it, man. I'm telling you, unless something drastic changes. I'm actually not that big a fan of that yellow top. No, I think it's average. It's clean. It's a clean Adidas shirt, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, Adidas probably did give up. Adidas said, what's the point of us spending all this money, giving you these great kits to finish 10th, you know what I mean, and lose to Villarreal when we're giving you a bad boy kit? They're just going to give us any kit, man. They've probably sat there in a meeting and said, right, listen, Arsenal's home kit this season. They've gone, mate, Arsenal, it's not worth spending time on them. You know, they ain't going to do nothing in that kit anyway. They're not even in Europe. They go, oh, just copy and paste the Ajax kit, mate. Just change the badge. Go on Photoshop. Whip up the Arsenal badge and just give it them. They don't deserve more than that. And that's all they're doing. They're bumping us, man. Yeah, we'll be in the Conference League, you know, in some Uring kit playing in a, you know, Estonia or something on a park. Prince Teddy, did you know Iheanacho is the only player in the Premier League to have scored a goal every day of the week? Decent. Fair enough. 6 minutes to go here. Chelsea on the ball. Big up Jonathan, he said. Bless up Curtis. Thoughts on Luiz leaving? Oh, corner to Chelsea. David Luiz, for me, I think this season deserves credit. I think at the back end of last season, he finished the season well. I think he was instrumental in the FA Cup win. I think last season, for 3/4 of the season, he was not great. He was making mistakes. He was sent off. He looked a little bit calamity, sideshow Bob business. I think this season he's done well. I think he's been a leader in the dressing room, but he's not the answer. He's not the answer. He's 34, I think. And I'm quite happy for David Luiz to have gone. Although it is some leadership, but we need to sign some leaders this summer. Corner to Chelsea. Reece James whips it in. Header. Oh, cleared away by Vardy. Daniel said, yeah, Curtis, I live down in Exeter. Those evening kickoffs are a nightmare. I don't get home until 5 a.m. That is some crazy commitment. 5 a.m. to watch Arsenal, you know, finish mid-table. And like I said, I don't think they appreciate it enough, the fans. Thank you, David Luiz. All the best. Yeah, he's done his thing. He was a decent signing for, 6, 7, 8 mil. You get what you pay for sometimes. He was off the sale rack in TK Maxx. You put him in the wash and it shrunk, and all the threads started coming out. That's basically what I view David Luiz as, you know. Arteta doesn't like Saliba at all, does he? He didn't speak overly positive about him today. You know, he was kind of saying, oh, let's see what happens when he comes back. You know, I want to hear, you know, Saliba, we're looking for him to come back and play a major part in the team. GSB said, Curtis, did you know Arteta has amassed the third highest points tally since Boxing Day? And whilst I appreciate this stat, the season does not start on Boxing Day. So for me, that stat doesn't really mean anything to me. You know, whilst I acknowledge it, and you can look at it and say, okay, since we've had a number 10 up front in Smith Rowe or Martin Odegaard, we have improved. So I respect it. But it doesn't mean enough for me because we still got to discuss what happened from August to Boxing Day. That can't be ignored. Why were we not prepared for the season? If you felt like you needed a number 10, why did you not sign one in the summer? Why did you not use Mesut Ozil until you brought one in? Why did you not use Emile Smith-Rowe earlier? These are the questions that I would love to ask Mikel Arteta. Great analogy. You know about the sale rack at TK Maxx with the red sticker on it, man. That's what David Luiz was, man. When you can't find nothing, you know, it's about to close at 8 o'clock and you've got a night out and you need a shirt, you just grab one, you know. You wash it the next morning, it's shrunk to a small. The thread's all hanging out of it. You're never going to wear it again, but you got a few good pictures in it. David Luiz settings, man. Luiz better than Czech. Yossi was the only good Chelsea export, should I say. Yossi Benayoun, how much have we been bumped by these clubs? Benayoun, Czech, David Luiz, Willian. We've literally bought all of their rubbish. We've gone to Stamford Bridge and raided the dustbins, man. These men come to us. Gallas as well, absolute bottle job of a player. And these lot come to us and take Ashley Cole, one of the best left backs that's ever played for us. Giroud's been a decent signing for them. Man United, we're signing Mikel Silvestre and Danny Welbeck. No disrespect to Welbeck. He was all right, but he wasn't great. These men are coming and taking Robin Van Persie offers and Alexis Sanchez, even though Sanchez flopped. I think we need to stay away from them teams, man, for a long time. Gallas, is a player for me that I've got a serious problem with. Gallas. I do not like Gallas. To me, Gallas is a mercenary of a player. Went to Tottenham. I just thought he was a bad leader. Played for himself. I didn't like him. Didn't like Gallas. He was a decent defender, French international, but just didn't like his attitude. Was all about him, like a spoilt brat. Gallas did not like him. Attitude stunk. Wearing the number 10. You ain't no striker, bro. You know what I mean? I just didn't like him. YK said, Curtis, you're forgetting that Czech got the golden glove in 15-16 with Arsenal. Most clean sheets. Is that right? I honestly didn't know that. But I still don't feel like Peter Cech was a great success at Arsenal, man. Chelsea bin raiders, what we've become. That's how we was moving, man. Gallas, I just didn't like Gallas. I did not like him. We're about to get into the 90th minute. Leicester still pushing. Can they get a goal? How long's going to be added on? Tielemans plays the ball forward. Good play by Pereira. He's got past Rudiger. Oh, what a miss! What a miss by Jose Perez. Edge of the box unmarked. What a ball from Pereira. That should have been the equaliser. It's funny because someone was saying in the chat earlier that Perez... great play from Pereira. That is a right back that I would like Arsenal to go for. Oh, my. He's not even on the edge of the box. He's 2-3 yards in the box. What a miss. How does he put that over? The ball's rolling to him on the floor. Just bend it in that corner. Half the goal to aim at. Mendy doesn't even move. He puts it over. That is such a chance. I can't see him getting a better chance than that. Perez has bottled it. Werner comes off for Olivier Giroud, former Arsenal. You said it, innit? Who said? Yeah, South London. Jose Perez, man, what is he doing? Scott said Chelsea are the petrol station DVD. Bin Happy Gilmore, £1.29 with Kalou thrown in. Happy Gilmore settings, man. I can't believe Perez just missed that. What a chance. Unmarked. Probably a yard in front of the penalty spot. Just bend it into the corner. Just side foot it into that side of the net and Mendy doesn't save it. And Ketia Perez, that's how he's moving like, man. Eddie and Ketia settings. Picasso, yeah, man. Listen, for anybody who didn't watch my earlier stream, I did the review of the press conference. And for me, it goes down as one of the best press conferences I've ever listened to. For all the wrong reasons. Because the things Mikel Arteta was saying was unbelievable. And the Moose on TalkSport referred to Mikel Arteta as Picasso of football. At that point, I felt like locking off the stream. I really did. Arteta's saying we have a clear process and I'm so excited for what the future holds. I was just like, I've had enough of this guy. This guy, he is literally the Boris Johnson of football. As I said, he tells you to vote Conservative and then he knocks down your housing estate. And that is what Mikel Arteta is doing. He's telling us to vote for him and then he's going to get us mid-table and out of Europe. Thank you very much. It's all kicking off. Pereira and Rudiger are squaring up to each other. They're at it. Pereira with a tough challenge. It's all going off. Indeed, he's going crazy. He's going for Reece James. Mendy's coming in. What's going on? What's Mendy doing, man? Get out of here, man. What are you running in to do that for? You're making it worse. It's all kicking off. Vardy turns up late. Schmeichel turns up late. They're going for it. They're having a scrap. Listen, if you're not going to qualify for Champions League, Leicester, you might as well have a go. Look, Thiago's at it now. They're all going for it. Go on, smack him. Just smack him, man. You're out the Champions League now. You might as well drop one of them, man. It's all kicking off. Oh, dear me. It's all going off, man. Mikel Arteta, Kevin Campbell, and Boris Johnson, all politicians. That would be a good political party, to be fair. I said to Kev yesterday, Kev, listen, for anyone who didn't watch the stream yesterday, we debated Mikel Arteta or end of the season. Is it the players or the manager? I said, Kev, if I ever get in trouble with the police, mate, my one phone call, I'm ringing Kevin Campbell. I need you to be my lawyer because you can get me off anything. The way you're defending Mikel Arteta with such conviction, you know, I'm gonna get him involved. Yeah, it's handbags, man. Handbags. Hopefully some more time added on. Fight. Smack him. Fourth official. Let's see if this guy tries to make himself a hero and tells him to send someone off. There was nothing major in it, man. 5 minutes added on. We're already, what are we now? 4 minutes into time added on, but surely he's going to add another couple of minutes on. Curtis, can you remember Arsenal, Man United, 21-man brawl in the early 90s? Old Martin Keown, bang, forearm on the back of Van Nistelrooy's head. Lauren give him the little dig in the ribs, you know. It was we weren't we aren't the team we are now. You know, we could beat teams up as well if we couldn't win the game. One day we'll meet. G, love your channel. Yeah, come on, man. I'm about, people. I'm at the Emirates on a regular, man. Anyone who gets down to the Emirates, I'm sure you'll see me down there. Kev, the defense lawyer. Come on, man. Oh, it was a bad tackle. It was a bad tackle. Studs were showing from Pereira. Catches Chilwell on the ankle with the studs. Rudiger comes over in the mask. Just pushes him. He's on it as well straight away. Look, Rudiger's on it. He's trying to deal with Pereira like he's a little man, grabbing his arms and that. Lauren choking Phil Neville. Come on. You know what? I'm glad you've said that because I used to love that picture. That's going on the green screen at some stage. Man had Phil Neville by the throat. Where you going, little man? We're going for Amate, man. Disrespected us. Yeah, you're right. Because I see Amate at the weekend. The thing that you swap before the games. I forget what it's called. You know what I mean? The Chelsea one. He threw it on the floor, didn't he? After they beat Chelsea in the final. So, yeah, I bet the Chelsea players remember that. The guy with the earphones, I wonder what songs he listens to. We want to know, man. Why has he got earpods on during a game? We've gone beyond 5 minutes. I'm sure there'll be a couple extra minutes. Schmeichel is on the edge of the box. Oh, my days. He nearly lost the ball. He goes long. Can Leicester get an equaliser? Pulisic is fouled. It's a free kick to Chelsea on the halfway line. Oh, my days. It's kicking off. One bad tackle and this guy's going to explode again, I'm telling you. This game's about to go mad. Those days, Vieira and Keane squaring up to each other. It was unbelievable, man. Man's listening to Kurt. I don't think he's listening to me, bro, because I give him plenty of advice on this channel and the man ain't taking it, you know? Curtis, you're cold. Big up, bro. The process, yeah. Pandemic Pep, as they call him. Free kick to Leicester. Giroud's offside. I mean, I don't know how long he's gonna play on because, see, they're in big trouble. If Leicester lose this game and Liverpool beat Burnley tomorrow, Leicester are down to 5th, and Liverpool play at home at the weekend. Leicester wouldn't give up the FA Cup for a win tonight. How it should be. Yeah, listen, we've got to a point in football now where, unfortunately, because of the way the game is, people favour top 4 over a trophy. I'm sure Leicester would have taken the FA Cup win over top 4. I've got to be honest. Their first FA Cup win in their history. I think that's bigger than them getting top 4. They've been in the Champions League before. You know, now it's Iheanacho and Rudiger kicking off. You know, they're grabbing each other again. It's a goal kick to Chelsea, man. Ball went out. These two again. Iheanacho's. Nah, they're all right. There's nothing there. It's always Burnley, bloody Burnley. Yeah, Burnley's the last hope for Leicester. Can Chris Wood and them, man, you know, Ashley Barnes get a draw or something against Liverpool tomorrow? It is at Burnley. I'm sure they'll make it a horrible game. Curtis, does Mikel wind you up without saying anything? It is getting to that point with him. It's getting to that point where he's just, the face alone is enough. Because I already know what he's thinking and what he's going to say, you know. That's the problem. Full time whistle goes. Chelsea have won, man. Chelsea have won. Massive win. Look at the way Thomas Tuchel's celebrating. Listen, they're still not definitely there. Aston Villa away at the weekend, but Villa look like they're crumbling now. I don't think Jack Grealish and them, you know, they're ready to go on the beach now, aren't they? I don't think Villa are at it anymore. Big win for Chelsea, 2-1. Rudiger with a tap in and Jorginho with a penalty. Chelsea were the better team. I always think it's risky to do that big celebration when you're clearly not qualified yet, you know, and, you know, Chelsea are celebrating. But listen, I don't blame them at the same time. Can we get an Emi Martinez masterclass on Sunday? They're all celebrating now. It looks like they're all shaking hands. It was nothing more than handbags. Big up, Scott. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel, people. I've done an interview on there. I'll probably be on there again at some stage. So check that out. Quality interactive channel. Big up to all of you, man. Really appreciate it. Over 500 of you tuning in for the game tonight. Much appreciated. Don't forget, the video is sponsored by OneFootball. Link in the description below. Fantastic app, completely free. Go and download that for all your latest football news. Big up to them for supporting the channel. Smash a like and subscribe on the way out. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Bit of build up to the game, and I will see you all 6:15 tomorrow for Crystal Palace against Arsenal, Zaha against Pepe, and I'm sure I'll be moaning about Mikel Arteta. Enjoy the rest of the evening, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Bless.